Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of Lakers, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video.
When will Mark Walter's Lakers deal be finalized? Here's what we know. A major shift is on the horizon for one of basketball's most iconic franchises. Just a week ago, it was officially announced that Mark Walter, CEO of TWG Global and principal owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, has reached a deal to acquire a majority stake in the Los Angeles Lakers from the Buss family. Walter, who already held a minority stake in the franchise and had right of first refusal, is now poised to step into a much larger role. What does this mean for the Lakers? While Jeanie Buss will remain the team's governor for the foreseeable future, a transition of this magnitude signals a new chapter for the purple and gold, one that blends legacy with ambition. Walter's tenure with the Dodgers has proven he's more than just a deep-pocketed investor. He's a builder. Under his leadership, the Dodgers have become one of the most well-run organizations in sports, investing in player development, analytics, facilities, and fan experience. And now, Lakers fans have reason to believe he'll bring that same level of dedication to the hardwood. But large-scale sports franchise acquisitions don't happen overnight, and this one is no exception. When will the sale be completed? According to a report from Business Wire, the sale is expected to close in the third or fourth quarter of 2025, pending standard closing conditions, most notably, approval from the NBA Board of Governors. So while the deal is done in principle, there's still a formal process ahead. Think of it less like buying a product off the shelf, and more like carefully passing down a family legacy. A legacy decades in the making. The Buss family has been the heart and soul of the Lakers since Dr. Jerry Buss purchased the team from Jack Kent Cooke in 1979. Under his leadership, and later his children's, the Lakers became more than just a basketball team. They became a global brand, a symbol of greatness. Since 1979, the franchise has won 11 NBA championships, more than any other team in that span. Legends like Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and others have all worn the purple and gold with pride. Now, Mark Walter steps into that legacy, not to rewrite it, but to carry it forward. And based on his track record, the expectations in Lakerland remain sky high. A new era, same standards. Lakers fans don't settle for mediocrity. And neither does Mark Walter. His leadership style with the Dodgers offers a clear blueprint, thoughtful, strategic investment from the ground up. If he brings that same vision to the Lakers, from player development to front office innovation, we could be entering a new era of sustained excellence in Los Angeles. One league executive put it bluntly, the Lakers will finally be run like a world-class business. And that's exciting, not just for the franchise, but for the league as a whole. League reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. The reaction across the NBA has been nothing short of enthusiastic. Executives and insiders alike have praised the move, viewing Walter as a stabilizing, forward-thinking force. He's not just buying a team, he's investing in a legacy, said one veteran executive. And that kind of mindset is exactly what the league needs. Another insider noted that Walter's impact is expected to go far beyond roster decisions. He'll elevate the entire organization, from culture to operations. The road ahead. Though the final approval may still be over a year away, the wheels are already in motion. Stability with Jeanie Buss at the helm provides continuity, while Walter's eventual takeover promises fresh energy and direction. The Lakers are stepping into a new chapter, but make no mistake, the mission remains the same: compete at the highest level and chase banners. With Mark Walter's experience, vision, and commitment, don't be surprised if the Lakers' next golden era is just around the corner. What this means for Jeanie Buss and the Lakers front office. While Mark Walter's majority ownership marks a new chapter, it's worth emphasizing that Jeanie Buss will remain a key figure in the day-to-day operations of the franchise. She has been instrumental in preserving the team's identity and navigating its most recent title run in 2020. Sources close to the team say her leadership will continue to provide critical continuity during this transitional period. However, with Walter taking a more prominent role, some subtle but significant changes could be on the horizon, particularly in how the front office is structured and how resources are allocated. Walter is known for building strong executive teams, empowering department heads, and modernizing infrastructure, something the Lakers have historically lagged behind on compared to other large-market franchises like the Warriors or Celtics. Expect upgrades not just to facilities and analytics, but also to scouting, player development, and sports science. Will the Lakers adopt a Dodgers-style blueprint? One of the most intriguing questions emerging from this transition is whether Mark Walter will apply the same successful data-driven, long-term model from his Dodgers tenure to the Lakers. Under his ownership, the Dodgers became a perennial contender, combining big market spending with a farm system pipeline that continuously developed young stars. That blend of bold moves and patience, rarely seen in NBA franchises with this kind of spotlight, could change the entire culture of how the Lakers approach team building. Some around the league believe Walter's influence could push the Lakers to invest more deeply in homegrown talent, rather than relying almost exclusively on blockbuster trades and short-term veteran signings, a pattern that has both won titles and caused inconsistency over the last decade. League-wide implications, a message to other franchises. The sale of the Lakers to someone with Walter's reputation sends a message across the NBA, particularly to other legacy franchises: evolve or risk falling behind. One Eastern Conference executive noted, "You now have a tech-savvy, data-driven billionaire taking over one of the biggest global sports brands." This could shift how front offices across the league think about ownership, management, and long-term investment. The NBA has increasingly attracted ownership groups with diverse business backgrounds, and Walter's move into a majority role may only accelerate that trend. It's no longer just about wealth, it's about vision, innovation, and organizational depth. What's next for the Lakers? While the full impact of the sale won't be felt until it's officially finalized in late 2025, subtle shifts are already expected to begin in the 2025 offseason. Industry insiders suggest the Lakers could begin restructuring their basketball operations department as early as next season, especially if the team struggles to return to contention. With LeBron James nearing the twilight of his career, and questions surrounding Anthony Davis's durability, the Lakers are entering a delicate phase, one that requires strategic foresight and smart asset management. Walter's presence could bring that stability and long-term thinking. And with a fresh ownership structure, the Lakers will likely position themselves to be players in future star pursuits, but with a more modern, sustainable approach. Final thoughts. The legacy continues. For over 4 decades, the Lakers under the Buss family have represented excellence, showtime, and championship pedigree. Now with Mark Walter entering the picture, the next chapter promises to be one of evolution, not erasure. This is not the end of the Buss legacy, but the beginning of a new partnership that merges tradition with transformation. The NBA world is watching closely. Because when the Lakers evolve, the ripple effects are felt league-wide. And with Mark Walter at the helm, one thing is certain: the bar will remain sky-high. Lakers rumors, closing organizational leaks was a key focus over the past year. The Los Angeles Lakers may not have lifted the championship trophy at the end of the 2024-25 season, but make no mistake, this past year was a massive win for the franchise and its future. With bold moves, smart leadership, and renewed focus behind the scenes, the Lakers have laid the foundation for a new era of dominance in Hollywood. A season of game-changing moves. It all started with a leap of faith, the hiring of J.J. Redick as head coach. A former NBA sharpshooter turned analyst, Redick surprised many by guiding the team to a 50-win season in his very first year on the sidelines. His leadership, energy, and basketball IQ proved to be exactly what this talented but unpredictable roster needed. Then came the blockbuster that shook the entire NBA, Luka Doncic to the Lakers. The front office pulled off a stunning deal to land one of the league's most electrifying young superstars, a franchise cornerstone who could lead the Lakers for the next decade. It was the kind of high-stakes move few saw coming. And just when it seemed like the Lakers were done making headlines, Mark Walter finalized his majority acquisition of the franchise, ushering in a new level of financial power, infrastructure investment, and executive vision. With Walter's track record of success with the Dodgers, Lakers fans can expect the organization to operate at an elite level, on and off the court. A new culture, quiet moves, big results. While these splashy moves made waves, what's just as impressive is how they were executed, in total secrecy. According to Dan Woik of The Athletic, sealing internal leaks became a top organizational priority over the past year. In an era where front office chatter often hits social media before deals are done, the Lakers opted for something radically different: silence. Over the past year, The organization focused heavily on sealing what it viewed as damaging leaks, Woik wrote. By tightening the circle around decision-makers, the Lakers pulled off 3 seismic surprises: the pursuit of UConn coach Dan Hurley, the stunning Doncic trade, and a record-setting $10 billion franchise sale. Gone are the days when every front office conversation was leaked within hours. Under the current regime, discretion is the new competitive advantage, and it's working. A franchise reborn. The Lakers are evolving, not just as a basketball team, but as an organization. With stability in leadership, clarity of vision, and now serious financial firepower, they are positioned to remain a powerhouse in the NBA for years to come. The off-season has only just begun, yet LA has already made noise across the league. More moves could be on the way, and with this new, quieter operational approach, don't expect to hear about them until they're already done. Even the Dodgers are watching. As Walter steps further into the Lakers spotlight, his impact on the Dodgers continues to echo. Under his ownership, the Dodgers became a model franchise, investing in both superstars and infrastructure to sustain long-term success. One of the biggest stars to join the Dodgers? Shohei Ohtani, who signed a historic 10-year, $700 million deal. He's already delivering as expected, and drawing attention from across the sports world. In a light-hearted moment after the Lakers sale was confirmed, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts joked, "Just keep Ohtani out of Staples Center." It was said in jest, but it underscores just how far-reaching Walter's influence could become. If his leadership with the Dodgers is any indication, the Lakers aren't just aiming to compete, they're aiming to dominate. What this means for the Lakers' future. With Mark Walter's entry as majority owner, the Lakers are signaling a serious commitment to not just immediate success but sustainable dominance. Walter's deep pockets and experience managing a championship-caliber organization like the Dodgers provide the Lakers with a blueprint for excellence off the court, which will undoubtedly translate into the basketball operations and overall culture. Organizational stability and growth. One of the most important impacts of this transition will be on the front office and player development. Sources close to the Lakers reveal that Walter is expected to bring in more seasoned executives and advanced analytics teams, modernizing the Lakers' approach to scouting, drafting, and player health management. This evolution could be the key to keeping the team competitive in an increasingly data-driven NBA landscape. At the same time, with Jeannie Buss remaining as team governor, the Lakers are striking a balance between tradition and transformation. Her ongoing role promises stability and ensures the franchise's cherished culture remains intact, even as new ideas and strategies take root. The Luka Doncic factor. Luka Doncic's arrival represents a seismic shift for the Lakers. Beyond his elite talent, Luka's presence gives the Lakers a true franchise centerpiece around which to build. The team's ability to surround him with the right pieces, whether through the draft, trades, or free agency, will be critical in their pursuit of another NBA title. This move also shifts the NBA landscape. Other teams will now see the Lakers as a more formidable contender, forcing them to rethink their own strategies, potentially sparking a ripple effect of moves across the league. League-wide reactions, respect and anticipation. The NBA community has greeted the news with excitement and respect. Executives and insiders praise Walter's reputation as a hands-on, ambitious owner who isn't afraid to invest heavily for success. One league executive noted, "The Lakers under Walter's ownership will be run like a top-tier business, disciplined, innovative, and focused on winning." That sends a message to the rest of the league. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see how the team's secretive, streamlined approach to operations will pay off in the coming seasons. The Lakers have quietly set a new standard for how big-market franchises can handle internal communications and strategic planning, lessons other teams will be watching closely. Off-season moves on the horizon. With the off-season already buzzing, insiders suggest more key signings and potential trades could be in the pipeline as the Lakers look to complement Luka and solidify their roster. There's also talk about investing further in facilities, sports science, and fan engagement initiatives, signaling a holistic approach to building a championship culture. Final thoughts. The dawn of a new Lakers era. In a league where dynasties rise and fall, the Lakers are laying the groundwork for their next golden age. With Mark Walter's ownership, Luka Doncic's arrival, and J.J. Redick's promising leadership, the franchise is rearming itself with everything needed to chase championship glory, all while learning to play the game of secrets and strategy better than ever before. The 2025-26 season could very well be the start of a Lakers renaissance, one defined not just by star power, but by precision, unity, and a vision for long-term greatness. LeBron James uses Derek White's journey as powerful lesson for sons Bronny and Bryce. LeBron James isn't just one of the greatest to ever play the game. He's in one of the most unique positions in sports history. Still performing at an elite level in his 23rd NBA season, LeBron is also a father guiding two young players at the start of their own basketball journeys. Bronny James, who just entered the NBA, and Bryce James, a rising talent now beginning his college career at Arizona. While chasing greatness on the court, LeBron is equally focused on being present as a father, offering wisdom, perspective, and motivation. And sometimes, that means sharing real-life stories that resonate far beyond basketball. One such story: Derek White of the Boston Celtics. In a recent episode of Mind the Game with Steve Nash, LeBron revealed how he used White's incredible journey to inspire Bronny and Bryce. White, now a key piece on one of the NBA's top teams, wasn't a high school star or a top recruit. He wasn't even on Division I radars. But through grit and determination, he carved out a path that led to an NBA championship. "I've got a group chat with Bronny and Bryce," LeBron said. "And every now and then, I drop in messages to help keep them grounded and focused. On June 18, 2024, I sent them this one. I told them, this guy, who I'll name in a second, was unranked in high school. Didn't get a single D1 scholarship. Played 3 years of Division II ball at UCCS. Then he transferred to Colorado. And now? He's an NBA champion, a vital piece on one of the best teams in the league. That guy is Derek White. An incredible player. And the message I sent to my boys was, everyone's path to success looks different. Stay locked in, and stay patient." That was my advice to them. Both Bronny and Bryce took more traditional Division I routes, but that doesn't mean their journeys have been easy, especially for Bronny. After suffering a cardiac arrest during his freshman year at USC, he faced enormous challenges: recovery, public pressure, scrutiny, and yet he came through it. He got drafted. He kept improving. And he never gave up. As for Bryce, his future is still unwritten. But he's got two powerful examples of perseverance right at home, and now, one more in Derek White. LeBron's message isn't just about basketball. It's a reminder that success isn't always about early accolades. Sometimes, it's about staying the course when no one else sees the vision. LeBron reacts to Tyrese Halleberton's injury in Game 7. Sunday night's Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the first since 2016, was supposed to be electric. But the energy was cut short early, as Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Halleberton went down with what appeared to be a serious injury. Halleberton had been having a breakout postseason, pushing Indiana to the brink of a finals appearance and taking the Oklahoma City Thunder to a dramatic Game 7. He had been battling a calf strain, and after drilling 3 straight three-pointers, he collapsed with a non-contact injury. It was later confirmed to be a torn Achilles. The basketball world immediately rallied around Halleberton, offering support and encouragement, including LeBron James, who posted a heartfelt message online. It was a tough moment on one of the league's biggest stages, but like LeBron said, everyone's journey is different, and it's resilience in the face of adversity that defines a true competitor. The impact of Halleberton's injury was immediate and felt across the entire basketball community, not only on the court but also throughout the league and his hometown of Indianapolis. Tyrese Halleberton's honest response. After surgery confirmed a torn Achilles tendon, Halleberton shared a heartfelt message, expressing disbelief over the injury and sorrow over its timing. Yet, despite the setback, he showed determination, drawing strength from his faith and vowing to come back stronger, inspired by the resilience of legends before him. A challenging road ahead for Halleberton and the Pacers. Experts estimate that recovery from this type of injury typically takes 8 to 10 months. The journey back will be tough, with no guarantee of returning to full form. The Pacers now face the reality of losing their star player for an extended period, but they remain hopeful, trusting in Halleberton's strong mindset and the foundation he helped build within the team. The wider reaction across the NBA. Players, coaches, and fans around the league quickly expressed their support. From teammates to rivals, many shared words of encouragement, recognizing Halleberton's grit and leadership. LeBron James was among the first to publicly send his support, praising Halleberton's character and impact on the game. A bittersweet ending to the finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder claimed the NBA championship with a 103-91 victory, marking their first title since 2008. While Shai Gilgeous-Alexander earned Finals MVP honors, the series will forever be remembered for the unfortunate injury to Hallebertton, casting a shadow over the celebration. LeBron's reflection on Halleberton's situation. LeBron had often spoken about Halleberton's importance during the playoffs, highlighting his leadership and unselfish play. The injury adds a poignant chapter to that story, underscoring the fragility of an athlete's journey and deepening the respect between two generations of players. Looking ahead. For Halleberton, the road to recovery is uncertain and demanding, but his mental toughness and prior achievements give reason for optimism. How he returns to the game remains to be seen. For the Pacers, losing their star reshapes the team's immediate future. The challenge will be maintaining competitiveness while adjusting to his absence. The culture of teamwork and resilience that Halleberton fostered will be vital. For the NBA, this event is a stark reminder of the physical risks players face and the emotional resilience required to overcome setbacks. It will serve as an example for other athletes navigating their own challenges. Ultimately, the lessons LeBron shares with his sons about patience, perseverance, and the uniqueness of every path to success resonate more than ever. Derek White's story inspired the family last year, and now Halleberton's struggle and determination offer a new example of resilience for the entire basketball world.